I'm still going to stick the sunnies on because
it's the Michael Leavy Jr. look.
White clouds. Who's this fella? You know this
How
fella?
we doing? You all right?
Standing here with Rick of Rick and Shelley and second YouTube channel Just Rick.
Just Rick. We've just done a bit of filming for that.
We have.
Yeah, let's come over this side out of the way. Just done a bit of filming for a vlog that's going to come out on my channel. It's going to be a two-parter. First part's on mine and the second part's going to be on your channel as well.
That's right.
And it's to do with mental health.
It is indeed.
And it's lagging it down.
It is. I've just bared my soul. Now we've had a good little bit. Now listen, when I jumped on a live the other day, I said that I would give you a look when the storm comes, and we're in the beautiful but wet but still sunny, if that makes sense, town of San Miguel. We've just done a live. We've just had a coffee in this bar behind us.
Yeah.
But let me just turn this round and show you the dark clouds. You could take over and be weatherman, Rick, and let people know.
I saw this one time with somebody doing the weather like that, and this fish came across. We're quite high up.
Was
actually.
it Michael Fish?
I know. We're quite high up. We're about 3 kilometres up.
Yeah.
You know, on the road going winding up that way.
Do you know what would have been nice? If
right
we could show that view. It's too far to walk, is it?
It's possible. Take a wander.
Yeah,
take a wander down that way and see what it's like. Oh, we've got people. I've got a couple of people on there as well.
There you go. There you go.
Which is good.
It's funny because 1 minute it's absolutely having it down, and then the next minute it sort of stops.
Yeah.
And then it's spitting. Hola.
Buenas.
It's weird. Everything's shut today because we have. Is it a national holiday? I know the kids are off school.
Yeah, national holiday. Kids off school.
The kids have got 3 days off school, if that makes any sense.
Well, the national holidays the 6th and the 8th.
Right.
But they've not bothered to do.
Oh, well, that does make sense then.
Yeah.
Yeah, the kids went to school Monday and they're at school Friday. Yeah, now this is what I'm saying about. I've said this before. Microclimates, right?
Yeah.
So here it's like barely raining.
Yeah.
It's lightly raining. We literally walked a few steps.
And I'm getting my hair wet.
And Rick's hair's wet.
Unbelievable, man. It's ridiculous.
Let's have a look who's on here. We've got a couple of people on saying hello. Hey, Tommy. Good to see you, mate. It's Rick. Look, it's Rick.
Hello,
Rick.
mate. Who's that? Who's that? Tommy? Hello, Tommy. How you doing?
Is he one of yours?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't recognise Tommy.
So this is San Miguel. I actually live in the district of San Miguel, but not quite this far up. We are.
Cross over and go that way, get the view.
We are, as Rick said, about 3 kilometres up into the mountains, which makes normally for some beautiful views.
Yeah.
Today it's cloudy, so I'm not sure what the visibility is like.
Past that black car, there's a railing.
Yeah. Does this seem strange to you? There's clouds. Do you recognise those clouds? Not in Tenerife normally.
We are actually in the middle of the cloud, I think.
We are in the middle of a cloud.
Yeah.
Actually, sometimes when you're driving the winding roads, you're above the clouds, aren't you?
Yeah.
You can look down at the clouds. It's a fascinating thing. And if you ever go up and visit the national park up in Tahiti, you actually do drive around all the pine trees and you look down at the clouds like a fluffy sort of...
Brilliant.
You want to jump into it like a fluffy sort of trampoline.
You get a good view.
You do indeed. Could have made a joke.
Cold as well, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it has gone cold, and people won't believe that. So some friends of ours, the Hoopers, who come over to Tenerife a lot, we took them just up the road. Actually, we took them to Sentinella. Yeah. So when we did the little climb up there, and it was about 18 degrees, and I said, "You're going to be cold up there," and they were like, 18 degrees. We'll be having a barbecue in England at 18 degrees. But actually, here it's a different 18 degrees, isn't it?
Yeah. This is probably now about 18 degrees, and it feels about 6.
It really does. You've got your hoodie on, your hands in your pockets.
Yeah.
I'm manning it out in a t-shirt.
Here's the view.
Here's the view.
I think we'll stand under that tree. I think it's a good idea.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know if we've got the view yet.
Look at that.
Actually, I like this greenery.
Nice, isn't it?
That's the one thing Steph misses about the UK. Greenery. It's beautiful here, but it's volcanic. Volcanic mountains and beaches. But a bit of greenery now and then. She'd love that. Would wifey?
There's a bit of blue sky up there.
Oh yeah, look, found it. A bit of blue sky. And if you're missing the sun, look, there it is. A bit of sun.
But then go this way. Look at that view up there. It is absolutely floating down the road.
Goodness me. Yeah, and you can see it sort of hazy up there because
cloud moving.
You're in the clouds up there.
Yeah.
People live there. People live up there. It always fascinates me, those houses that are built into the mountains, like on the side of the mountains.
Who decided to go all the way up the mountain? Well, right, this is where we're putting the village.
Sometimes I want to be as far away from everyone else as that, don't you?
Yeah. We've thought about moving up here, but it's cold.
It is cold.
It's definitely a colder place.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like this all the time. Like, people, would confuse that. But sometimes it's actually hotter up here than it is down.
Yeah, when you get the climas.
Yeah.
The climas kick in, that's for sure.
And like I've heard you say on your channel before, the fantastic thing about this island is you can be up in the snow at certain times of year in Tahiti, and then half hour later you're down and you're having a barbecue and you're on the beach.
It's amazing. In fact, it's phenomenal place. It's a fascinating place to live. I love it. I'm coming back to your place on the 10th, going back to the UK
I'm back on
Saturday.
I'm back on the Monday the 12th.
Yeah, so Saturday 10th to Wednesday I'm going to be there for. So apparently a cold snap's going to hit Newcastle.
Really?
So I'm like, yeah.
What are you back for?
I'm going back to see the kids.
Oh,
My youngest can't come over for Christmas because she's working. She's 18.
Is that the one I met in Hoppies?
Yes, it was. Yeah. She's working at Next now. So obviously in the retail, they're not going to give holidays.
They're going to be mad busy.
We're a little bit upset that she can't come over, but on the flip side of it, 18 years of age, you've got to learn disappointment as well. It's part of responsibility, so it's part of life and learning. It's all part of the growing up, so that's what it is. But we've just been up here in San Miguel. We've just spent about a good hour on a chat.
Yeah, it wasn't raining then either. We did start to spit when we were. We did start to spit.
Yes, I caught that. Yeah. And it's just been about mental health and men's health and about men talking. That's going to be out in about 3 days' time, 2 days' time. First part will be on Just Rick channel. Second part will go onto Michael's channel, and all the links for everything else will be in there as well.
So again, where can I find Just Rick? Just type in Just Rick on YouTube.
Just Rick, and it's on there. I'm there.
And the sister channel is
Rick and Shelley.
Rick and Shelley,
because as you know, this guy's a fantastic singer. My other half, she's a singer, and when God gives two people that much greater voice, some people get left out, and that was me.
I don't know. I don't know about that. One or two eagle-eyed viewers might recognise a certain rapping phenomenon. How's that all going, by the way?
It's doing all right.
I've not spoke to you about what's happening with. Are you 5 days a week at Dylan still?
I am 5 days a week at Dylan's, and I'm 1 day at the Drunken Duck, so I'm 6 days a week.
All as Dick Rapper, or
no, I actually just as me.
Right.
I think the whole Dick Rapper thing was like what you said. You hide behind something.
Yeah.
And I've realised that I can actually stand on stage and I can do the rap without that as well. So I've put it in the closet really now for the summertime when the young kids come over.
Yeah.
But I still do the rapping on the over the top, and I've slowed it down. I've done summertime. I've done getting jiggy with it. So I slow it down a little bit. And shall I give your arm a rest?
Yeah. So do you think it's a bit of a seasonal thing?
I think seasonal.
Like this time of the year, we have the older people, the Swallows.
Yeah. I think with the elderly, the Swallows coming over, but they do quite like it because they like old school rap. They like rappers' delight. Yeah. They love, now that we found love.
But you know what I think would be a really cool niche? I think you should do old school like Sinatra songs, but have in a Dick Rapper style. I think I could help you arrange that.
You reckon?
Yeah, I do. I think you could find older songs that they recognise and they don't know they know it until they recognise the words.
Oh, just do it as like a rap?
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea.
Do it with a little funky beat behind it, but then be doing like...
Watch this space.
You know what I mean?
Watch this space.
I think we could put that together. I could do that. I could write some for you.
We did
or arrange some.
I did a half an hour at Sundowners for a charity do on Saturday, and it's turning more and more into a comedy set because I'm saying I turn up. I'm the #1 midlife crisis rapper in all of Tenerife, and I'm saying I got my first shell suit when I was like 15, and I was like walking around posing. And then I went to my grand's house, but I couldn't stand too close to the 3-bar fire because it used to shrivel up. Remember, it shriveled up, and then so these stories people can associate with it. And so it's turned a little bit more into a story of how I got into the rap and how I got into the dancing and stuff like that, which turns, it's quite an interesting one bit.
And I'm just thinking about this midlife crisis. You've just turned up on a motorbike as well, haven't you?
I tell you, I wish it was a Harley.
Last week it was a convertible.
Do you know what it is? I always say to people, I've got a motorbike. I said I call it a motorbike because scooter just sounds so lame.
It does, yeah.
And it's like one of those little mosquitoes around your car going. I'm just saying I'm on the bike.
But the way the traffic's going in Tenerife and the parking, you were whizzing through today.
I love it. There's no traffic in Tenerife when you're on one of them things, without a shadow of a doubt. I'm going to pass you back with my arms getting tired.
Yes, mate. Right. We'll probably wrap this up in just a minute. I did say I would jump on and show you the storm. I was hoping for a bit more of a storm. I know
I'm on the bike.
Weren't. That's what you're going to say. We've got to go down the winding mountain roads. A little bit of blue sky coming back out again.
It could change how much it's changed there now compared to what it was.
This is what I mean. These things only look. The clouds are dispersing in minutes, and you might be able to see. I don't know if you can. The sea over there, just over there is the sea.
I think if you can see how high up we are when you point the village over there.
Yeah,
I think that is Golf del Sur Amaria.
Yeah,
down there.
Yeah.
So I think it's
that's the Gulf down there. So we are pretty high. Beautiful. Right, well, if there's any more storm updates, I should jump on and let you know. I just wanted to let you know that I'm with my friend and yours, Rick. We've had a nice coffee. Look out for the 2-part video. Again, the first one being on Just Rick in maybe 2 or 3 days' time. Second part maybe a day later on my video. And you can let us know your opinion, all things mental health.
Please do.
Tenerife.
Please do. Absolutely.
You know what to do. Subscribe and do all that rubbish. And
hit the like button, subscribe to
hit the like button, do all this. Push the buttons and stuff, pet.
Push the buttons, ring the bell and share.
See you later. Take it easy. Bye.